I was surprised the way the match turned out today. Initially, Rajapaksha was going great guns, and suddenly the slump.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Straight Bat with Gulf News and Mr. Cricket UAE, that is Anis Sajan. We are here to discuss Kolkata Knight Riders' resounding win over the Punjab Kings. Anis Bhai, what do you make of the match?
Hello to all the beautiful people of Gulf News. Hello, Mr. Sham. To be very honest, I was surprised the way the match turned out today. Initially, Rajapaksha was going great guns, and suddenly the slump and the way the team Punjab was batting, it looked that they will fold under 100, and then we see Rabada scoring the runs, and in the end they got bowled out in 18 overs. And when the chase happened, KKR lost quick wickets, but it was the Russell show which stealed the game.
Yes, you're right. Plenty of ups and downs in this match. But one of the things I noticed was in the Punjab's innings, they kept the big hitter, Odion Smith, very down the order. Don't you think it was too late for him to do anything?
It was absolutely ridiculous. If you're chasing a target, you keep him lower down the order. But if you're setting a target and you know that you've lost wickets, I think that's the only thing I think the coach must have thought that they want to keep him. But the end, it was Rabada who did the hitting, and Odion Smith had nothing to play.
Yeah, so he didn't even get a strike, actually.
Decisions baffle me.
And actually, I thought even Mayank's captaincy throughout was pretty bad in the sense, like, when Russell was on a rampage, they were all bowling into his hitting areas.
I mean, you know what? He's a new captain. As much as you will be critical of him, this is his second game. I don't remember him captaining any side. He's going to learn a lot in this tournament. And Punjab's problem throughout, if you watch the history, has been their captainship problem, whether it was KL Rahul or if you go in the past, they've had captainship problems. And when they come across such a situation where they've lost the toss and they got a start, if they did not get a start, you can understand they were blazing away when Rajapaksha was batting. So it was about some sensible batting. But I have no idea. Okay, I do not want to take anything away from Umesh Yadav, who was the guy who broke the back of Punjab. But in the end, it was not a wicket which was unbattable. Everybody could bat. We could see that. Even Rabada could score runs. Why the other guys couldn't?
Absolutely, it is just a question of application. You're bang on, because Punjab were 63 for 3 in 6 overs. That means they had a very healthy score at the end of power play, and they just unraveled after that. Now, coming to that, you could see the huge difference in captaincy. With Shreyas Iyer, I thought, despite all these issues, despite leaking runs early on, he captained the side very well, and he ranked the bowlers very well. I thought it was quite impressive. What do you make of his bowling changes?
Sham, I'll be very honest. We discussed this, I think, earlier also. He is a captain for India for the future. I mean, not because he won this match or he probably took it nicely, the game. But I see India should hand over to him the white ball captainship as soon as possible. I know Rohit wants to do the white ball captainship. India has made him, in fact, all formats. But if you want to groom somebody like how Virat was groomed, Iyer is the right guy. Should immediately make him the vice captain. I know Pant is the vice captain, but I'm not sure how it is going to go about. But this guy is street smart.
Yeah, absolutely. Because see, he had bowled all his frontline bowlers by the 17th over because he was just searching for wickets. He just wanted to close out the match as early as possible, which was very, very impressive, I thought.
That
when
is the
he
way
went for the jugular.
You should go for the kill and not wait for Christmas.
Absolutely, yes. And so another thing which baffled me was Livingston's approach. We know he's a very good hitter, very clean hitter, but I thought he had a very poor match sense today.
Well, you're absolutely right, Sham. We have seen with players who come with a big prize money, they do well in different conditions, but what happens to them in the IPL, and especially for Punjab, we've seen with Puran, we've seen in Maxwell in the past, and now Livingston, even though it's only 2 games. And this was a time where you got a start of 10 and 11 runs. It's not that you've got an average of 5. There was enough time. In the end, if you see Rabada scoring, that really must be, pinching all the Punjab fans.
Yeah, absolutely, because he scored with such ridiculous ease, actually. And okay, Punjab, having done that, Punjab got off to a good start. In fact, they had 4 wickets in by a decent margin. And in fact, they were very much in the game before Russell came in.
And they were one batsman short, mind you. Today they did not have Jackson, so it was all Russell. And if
Yes.
Russell would have failed, who knows what would have happened. But that's the way this IPL is gone. Trust me, picking a winner is a lottery. You don't know how the way the match swings.
But I like the gamble. I mean, I think you need, in a match like this, you need to gamble. You need to take that risk. I think it worked well for Calcutta. Of course, if they had lost, they would have blamed him. But the thing is, I mean, that is the part of the game.
Yeah, but
This
see,
shows a
Sam,
will
there
to
is
win.
a thin line between risk-free and, as you can say, careless cricket. If Russell would have gone out, probably we would have been saying what happened to KKR. That's
Yeah,
the way you look at the second game. They batted only
true.
18 overs. But nonetheless, when you win, you have to give credit.
So I think where do Punjab go from here? Because we thought at least this time they had a better team or more balanced team, but they are slipping back to their old habits.
I will probably give them one match benefit of the doubt that they're batting first. I want to see teams like how Chennai at least scored 200s. I want to team to give at least some competition if they bat first. They just can't throw in the towel if they bat second.
That's true. And I think we have pretty much touched pretty much everything today, and I think Russell's sorted out everything, and he didn't leave much for us to talk about other than him.
When
Sam
Russell is
and
on song, you can't do anything.
absolutely, yes, that was. I mean, he just sorted out the match, so there's nothing left to talk about it. Now, can we hear about the competition and the prizes?
Yes, as we know that Gulf News is giving out for winners a complete match apparel, which is a T-shirt, track, and a cap for guessing the right winner. And tomorrow we have two games. The first game, I believe, is I'm not able to recollect. Sham, do you remember there are one
I
game?
think one is Rajasthan Royals versus Mumbai Indians, if I remember right. But I
Yes,
can,
Rajasthan versus Mumbai is the first game, and then Delhi
yeah.
Capital plays with Gujarat.
Okay, so that's a double header again tomorrow.
Yeah. So you predict the winner, and if you are the lucky one, you walk away with this beautiful apparel kit.
Okay, so Mumbai versus Rajasthan. Whom do you pick to win? I mean, I'm sure you will.
Definitely, even if Rajasthan has won the first match, I would still back Mumbai because Rajasthan is a hot team. And Delhi, I would definitely back Delhi against Gujarat.
Yeah,
But
I
strange things
cannot
have happened in
disagree
this
with you
tournament.
there. Yeah, these two teams are certainly one of the odds-on favorites, and especially Delhi. I mean, they're looking really hot. They really impressed me in the last match, really, and that too without their overseas players. So when the overseas players come back, they can only get better. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Anish. Thank
Thank you,
you,
Shyam.
viewers.
Thank you.
And for all our updates, please log on to gulfnews.com and all our social media channels. Till tomorrow. Good night.